Worked pretty hard to get this out of the shell. I wonder how long it's going to take me to do this. I normally don't unwind these. And you have to find the one that's on the top rather than the one that's buried. No way I can keep it on the top of my desk, so I'm just going to let it go on the floor. I accidentally cut through this one trying to get the cover off, so this one's a mess, but that one came off pretty good. It looks like brass back here. I'd be too nervous to put this in a brass melt. Or I'm sorry, a copper melt in case there was any sort of brass back here, because that would ruin the pour. So I'm going to put this in with my red brass. So no matter whether it's brass or copper, it'll melt fine. Minus all the junk that's on it, but no way for me to really get that off of there. So I've been working the last several minutes on some odds and ends. Found a bucket that said dirty brass. And I got looking at it, I'm like, well, it doesn't look that dirty. So I figured I'd rework some of this stuff and try to see how much clean brass I could get. That bucket has been around for a very long time. I would say probably 2 years, and I forgot it was there. And I have to assume that I put some of this stuff in this bucket because I did not have an angle grinder like I do now. Because I've been able to rework a lot of this. See, there's a nice piece of brass in there. I must not have known how to get it out before. Here's the best part. This is all the brass that I have salvaged by doing a little cutting here and there. There's a couple pieces I had to cut something out of. A lot of this had just like a little copper on it, and I needed to cut it off of there, and it was good. So this is now clean brass, and I'm looking for a little container so I can see how much it weighs. Let me find one. Okay, I can't find a container, so I'm going to use a lunch cooler. And now, got a couple big pieces right here. £8 from dirty brass to good brass. I have a few more pieces over here. I think I just have to cut these metal brackets off on these. Yeah, so a couple of odds and ends things. This looks like cast aluminum. I'll be darned. Let's not wait. Throw that in there. Yeah. So that's a good little get right there. Gee whiz. I went to cut these brackets off. I'm like, hey, that looks brass. So they're all brass. There's nothing magnetic on them. So I don't even know why it was in that bucket in the first place. It's a beautiful thing. These are hoses, and this was a clamp that was around it. These things are a pain in the butt, but that's still brass. And you just gotta know where to peel. It comes right out. Probably like shucking an oyster or something. Yeah. That's about, I don't know, that's over $20 worth of brass I just got. May have been half of that if I didn't rework it like I just did. Of course, I stumbled across it because I was doing something else. So now that's something else I'm behind schedule because I just spent a bunch of time doing this. That's all brass. Then I got to cut these in half and do the same thing, but it's a good deal.